The words that come to my mind, Marty, simply are been there, done that. And it's not a question of if it's going to recover, it's a question of when. You know, we've seen 124% growth since 2000 in Fort McMurray, and that's extremely dramatic compared to any other community in Canada. The reality is, as you know, is when the economy's good and things are good, people don't like to see it not be so good. But you can't always ride up on the freeway doing 130 clicks with your hair straight back, right? Like it's just not. At some time you got to gas up and you got to pull over and take a break, and those breaks are needed for an economy that we've experienced with 130 kilometers hair straight back, right? So.
You know, to say that I haven't seen a few boom and bust cycles in my 25 years here would be a blatant lie, because I think oil has gone over 120 to under 10 in my lifespan. So I mean, there's definitely been a lot of boom and bust. I mean, I think our last big one was in 2008 when oil really hit the bottom, and then it kind of climbed up for a while there, and then it's kind of tapered off this year. But I mean, we're not gonna run for the hills yet. We're a community business, and we've been here through a lot of different cycles. So to say that we're worried, maybe. But I think it's a little soon for us to start laying everyone off and doing anything crazy.
A bit of room. Frankly, what I see happening is actually healthy. I think we've been pushed. It's been extremely challenging to secure labour in the last couple of years, very unhealthily so. Slowing down a little bit isn't bad. I don't think we're in negative territory. I think we're just slowing down to 2-3% growth. It gives us an opportunity to take a breath and perhaps to reset to a more rational spot.
I would say that the circumstances this time are a bit different in terms of a real uncertainty about how long it may pervade. And when we think about, again, the offsetting benefits that happen during a bit of a recession in our community are that the municipality gets a better chance to put tenders out, have a lot of competition for it, realize some better pricing, and actually get our work done. And we could certainly take advantage of that for the next year and a bit, but I don't know how much longer we're going to be in that circumstance, and I think that's the disconcerting part. The lasting beyond is a bit different this time. I think that this is a good opportunity for a reset. We certainly saw some runaway pricing in terms of what the municipality was working on, and I think that's no different for the industry. And because we now have this space where we're not aggressively developing, we're going to take a good hard look at how things have been coming to the forefront and whether there's some greater efficiencies.
Well, so one of the things we know is a lot of our increase came from people moving here with no plan, no job, but looking for the land of opportunity, and not really fully understanding what it takes to live here, and the costs associated with it, and the time it takes to get a job with industry. Most people think they can get off the bus and have a job tomorrow, and that hasn't been true since 2007. 2008, and really the job market here has shifted to the point that you're 4 to 6 weeks from interview before you start a job if you get the job. It's the land of opportunity. Everything's good in Alberta. Move, everybody's saying move west, young man, like that's the motto of the day. So as the economy continues to go down, I suspect that in some ways that won't necessarily slow down. Even though people should realize that with the economy slow down, Suncor and Syncrude and places like that are going to be on hiring freezes except for essential services, right?